Greetings, my friends. It's me again, back on the internet, live and in person. Well, not really live, is it? Since you're not going to be watching this for, could be 24 hours from now. I'm tired right now. Unusual. Not unusually tired. I'm making light of the fact that it's unusual that I might be tired. Why do I keep talking about how tired I am? You must be getting tired of that. Okay, maybe it wasn't that fun. I just got back from work, and it's pretty, well, it's still early in the day on a Wednesday. You know, it's amazing how fast the weeks fly by. It really is. You know, I mean, like, my 4-day work week, I've already finished 3. I mean, and it seems like I just started work, you know. I had a great weekend, which I, mentioned in my last video. And did I mention I lost in golf? I don't remember if I mentioned that part. I did. Didn't make me too happy. Although, I played pretty well. Not bad. I think I probably did mention it, because I think I remember now mentioning that I actually birdied the first hole again, which I've done when I've played against my buddy, like 2 out of the last 3 times. Matter of fact, I think I've not done worse than a par on the first hole every time I play with him. It just keeps getting worse from there. I think golf is going to be an Olympic event this year. Actually, I'm not even sure. I think they dropped softball, and golf might be an Olympic sport. Imagine that. I think it will be eventually. I'd be curious if they have one this year. I'd like to know who's on the team. Could be interesting. Did I say that? I might have said that. I like to see it though. I'm a little bit tired. I'm also in a funk. Been feeling weird lately. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I guess how I can understand people feeling lonely or whatever and stuff like that, even when you have friends around. But it's kind of a funk, like there's something missing, and I think it's because I'm not accomplishing anything. I got all these ideas, I got all these things that I want to work on and produce, and all I can think about is going to work and fulfilling some of the other work-related commitments that I have, and it's hard to kind of make progress, because it's more than just like going to work and doing these things. There's all kinds of other preparations that go into being able to do all these other things. Just like by keeping up with your own laundry. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have clean clothes to wear and be able to walk in your room that you reside in. There's all these things like that. It just sucks up time, and then sometimes I'll just sit down in front of the computer and I'll start, I don't know, reading something, looking at something, catching up on something, and I lost hours and hours, and I don't even watch television, I mean, rarely, but time just seems to be sucked into a black hole. Anyway, so I'm feeling maybe a little frustrated by that. Maybe, I don't know if it's frustrated or I don't know what the feeling is. It's just a bad feeling I'm trying to shake, and I'm sure it'll go away soon. As soon as I start working on something that I really want to do, or really want to accomplish and finish. Matter of fact, one of my brother's friends was up from Florida, and we bump in, we're chatting, just catching up, and I'm telling him about all the things that I've got lined up for myself, and he's just like, wow, that's great that you can, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, it really is, but I'd like to be moving more forward or faster than I actually am. But I will. I mean, I will. I think by this weekend, I don't have too many plans. I think I might be going up to Maine to my parents' place, because they usually have a big cookout thing around the 4th of July. So there might be something. But I think with some extra time, I'll be able to get a lot of things done. Oh, I think I'm going to go to Chunky's this weekend, see Ted, the teddy bear. Anybody see the preview for that? It looks funny. I'm not a big Mark Wahlberg fan, but he's from Boston, so I cut him a little bit of slack. And he's improved a little bit in his acting. And a lot of times it does matter to the director that you're working with, but but it looks like a funny movie. And I like Mila, what the hell's her last name? Kusin? I don't know. Mila Kunis? I don't know. She was in Black Swan. I remember that, though. So anyway, shh. That's inside joke. But anyway, I'm not going to talk very long today, although I say that all the time, and I just kind of ramble on forever, don't I? I got cartoons on in the background. Back to the usual. Work was very busy. Why am I even saying things that are just not interesting? The only thing interesting about work last night was some of the directions that we get from some of the nurses. You know, I got some directions last night, and I'm looking at it, I'm trying to read it. And it actually said this. It actually had the codes for take this drug with meals. No, I'm sorry. It actually said take this drug before meals with food. So it doesn't take you long to sit there and say, well, if you're going to take it before your meals, how do you take it with food too? That's the kind of crazy things that we get. And, you know, some of the things that come out just really sound wrong. You know, and when you're with the wrong group of people who are fun, but maybe wrong in some ways, everything sounds funny after a little while. You know, you could read something as innocuous as take it in the AM, and some people have to snicker. You know, take it in the rear, take it in the AM, take it in the, you know, I guess I'm not going to divulge much more because it's not that funny to everybody. And there could be kids out there watching this, and I don't want to corrupt children, you know, or make them think that I'm corrupt in some kind of way. That would be awful, wouldn't it? So anyway, take it in the AM. They might even have a little thing where we have to call up and say, you know, take it orally or rectally. Sometimes it makes for snickering. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, that's work. There are a lot of funny things in pharmacy, I'll have to tell you. But I can tell you some stories about things that go on inside the nursing home too. That's kind of crazy stuff. You know, I mean, I remember one time walking into a nursing home. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to explain something to some nurses about some computer software we were installing. And so they're all facing me, and I'm facing them, which is also out the doorway of this room. And this resident walks by with her pants just around her ankles, and she's kind of shuffling and peeing at the same time. And I'm just like, you kind of like don't want to say anything to kind of draw attention, like, oh, I'm giving her away. But I kind of wanted to, you know, like, look over there. And yeah, it's just weird and sad sometimes. I remember going to one place, and this woman had like this padded helmet on, and just wearing a Johnny, and I'm like, why in the world is this woman wearing a helmet? And then I watched her for a few minutes, and she just walks into walls. She just keeps going until she hits a wall, then stops and goes in another direction. Very strange. I don't want to get like that. I think I'd rather, you know, put an end to it before that happened to me, but I wouldn't even know it, I suppose. They probably don't even know it. Anyway, I thought it would be funny, but now I'm kind of not feeling so funny about it. Let's see. Anyway, it's almost July. Can't believe how fast time flies. 4th of July is coming up. Should be fun. I want to try something this weekend. I want to try to find a couple of firework displays and try to take some long exposures, because I think that'll look good. Just trying different things with the old camera. Different lenses. We'll see how it goes. I think that's it. I think I'm done yapping for today, and I'm not going to ramble. I can't even not laugh at myself for saying something stupid like that, because as you can see, I just keep rambling and rambling. I could probably come up with another subject right now. Even though I say I'm going to go, I could probably keep talking. And I think I am. I am talking still. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go lay down in the bed. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, I hear there's a heat wave coming. Yeah, looks like there's a heat wave coming to New Hampshire and the surrounding areas. Nothing like the fires that are going on in Colorado right now. And then there's storms in Florida, and Las Vegas is going through this like heat wave too, like it's over 100 every day. And I mean, summertime can be crazy, but sure beats being cold and shoveling snow, doesn't it? Although we didn't really have any snow this year, did we? Do you see how I'm rambling? Do you see? I can't even stop myself. I just all of a sudden start talking and something pops into my head and then it just keeps flowing out. Anyway, I'm going. 11 minutes. 11 minutes. I thought it was going to be like a 7-minute video. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm going to bed. And everybody stay cool. Talk to you again soon. I'll let you know if I shake the funk. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? I'm going.